But what the hell is you doing? I'm about to squat, coach. What you got on your feet? Shoes, I can't squat these. What, rack away. I can't squat these, coach. These not good for squatting.
All right, so my IG wanted me to do a squat series, a leg series. So I guess that's what I'm gonna do. All legs and squats should start with your foundation. Your foundation being your foot. So what goes on your foot? Well, shoes most of the time. So what determines whether a shoe is the right shoe for squatting or doing any workout? What workout shoe do you need? Well, that's gonna depend on your workout. Now, because y'all gonna think I'm joking, I've had somebody try to squat in these cleats. You think this is a good shoe to squat in? Probably not. So put that one to the side. And I've had somebody try to squat in running shoes, athletic shoes. Are these good for a workout? Probably, depending on the workout you're doing. Now with the workout, if it's doing something with junking or maybe upper body and you want to absorb force, then you'll use these because it's a cushion, absorbs force, it's not as stable. But when you're talking about doing something when you have a load on your back and you need to stabilize your foundation and mobilize your joints, you want to be able to push through the floor and use the proper joints involved in that movement. So you want to go flexibility, mobility, stability. Stability is going to be the key for everything. Stability and then mobility of the joint and flexibility of the muscles is going to determine how well you can get into a squat position without your form bothering you. All right, so we know if we're running, we can use these. If we're jumping, we can use it. Plyometrics, upper body. All right, maybe these will be fine, but not for squatting, not in my opinion. Now these, see the two differences in these shoes and those other shoes that I had. Okay, these are squat shoes. And if you pay attention, they're hard at the bottom. Very, very hard, okay? Hear that? Can't absorb anything. It's gonna push through the floor with pressure, all right? You're gonna be able to feel the points of contact through your foot, through the floor. So these will be good for squatting. Also, it's an elevated heel on these. Most people don't have the mobility in their ankle to get to a bottom of a squat without their form starting to suffer. So this will allow them to hit depth. All right. Now, once you work on your mobility, then maybe you don't need these shoes. Maybe you don't need the shoe with a heel on it. So also, a lot of strength coaches and people that work with athletes that are new to lifting, they'll put a little weight underneath their foot. See that? That is exactly what that does to allow the knee to track forward towards the toe in order for you to hit depth on your squat. All right. Now, me, I'm advanced. I use these. I give these to my athlete. I use them sometimes depending if I want to target quads more, but I don't necessarily need these because I've worked on my squat form and range of motion. My mobility is great, so I might not necessarily need these. And I also have these. Very hard at the bottom, okay? Flat. You can push through the floor. These will be great for stability and foundation, especially when you know I'm not cutting this out, especially when you know how to use your feet to push force through the ground, up through your body, and stack your joints on top of each other, okay? So I squat in these. These are Vans. Cost, I don't know how much I pay for these, but those squat shoes can get pretty pricey. I got a pair of red Nike shoes that are made for squatting, Olympic lifting. They cost almost $200. So you can use these, all right? Now, also, you look down right now, I got on boots, all right? Let me take this off, okay? So you see this boot? See that elevated heel? Exactly what I'm talking about. See how hard this is at the bottom? That's exactly what I'm talking about. You can spread the floor with your toes because the base of this shoe is very wide. So boots will be good for squatting. All right, now, if you can't have boots or Olympic squatting shoes, you can't afford Vans or Converse, then God gave you some great squatting tools. Just think about any toddler that you have around the house. All right, once you know how to use your feet and how to grip the ground and how to push through the floor, these right here Probably some of the best squatting shoes you can have to teach yourself how to squat and feel the floor and points of contact and where's the pressure at through the foot. Like you don't want it always to be on your toes. You don't want it always to be on your heel. You want to find the middle of your foot. You want to be able to have 3 points of contact, all toes on the ground, including the heel. And then you don't want to be flat-footed because if your foot rotates in, your knee will probably rotate in. But me, 9 times out of 10, you're going to see me in these right here. I call these my big steppers. Know what the steppers is? Lemon pepper steppers. I got some white ones. I got some gray ones. I got some black ones. I got some tan ones. I wear these just in case somebody want to try me and not try Jesus and I had to do the A-Town stomp on them. GP, are you with me? I would Kirk Franklin stomp somebody out with